Hey there, what's going on, Libra? Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be your first half of May 2019 general reading. So if you're new here, my name is Melissa and I do zodiac readings, and I also post a video every Monday on a metaphysical topic, and we call that Metaphysical Monday. So if you're interested in things metaphysical, I have videos about crystals and meditation, and the next one coming out this Monday is going to be about how to create, not really how, but things you can do to kind of create your own new moon ritual, because we have a new moon coming up soon. And this, I guess, is the first Monday. I wrote it all down. I think it's the first Monday that I have that's right before the new moon, and it gives you like almost a whole week. It's like 6 days away after the video posts. So it gives you some time to gather some supplies and make your own new moon ritual. I went into far more detail on that than I planned on it, but definitely check that out. There's a link to the playlist for all of the Metaphysical Mondays. If you're checking this out after that Metaphysical Monday comes out, then click the link in the description box below for the Metaphysical Monday playlist. All right, that was way too much. So let's start shuffling. All right, while I'm shuffling, I'm going to remind you that this is a general reading. So I'm going to be connecting to energies all over the place, and there will be messages for multiple people. So if something doesn't resonate for you, then it's meant for somebody else. So please take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind for the others. All right, and since we don't have a question to go off of, the card at the bottom of the deck is going to determine the overall energy for the reading. Ooh, we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. I think somebody else got that as their overall energy too. I can't remember though. I could be wrong. It may not have been the main one. Why am I having so much trouble focusing? Well, I'm not. My camera is. I'm focusing just fine. All right. Anyways, so overall energy is something new coming in. A first step in the right direction is what I'm hearing. So let's see, what is Libra dealing with right now? Whoa. Okay, they flipped back over. That was not meant to be. What is Libra dealing with right now? We need another shuffle. That one was not good. What is Libra dealing with right now? The Fool in reverse. Temptation, which is also the Devil. And the Four of Swords. Okay, so we have more swords. Okay, so what you're dealing with right now, I feel is, I don't feel like you're stopped, you're blocked. I feel like the Fool reverse to me is kind of, you're blocked in something that you're wanting to start. You're feeling a little bit blocked, and I feel like this has something to do with it. I feel like you're blocking yourself. This is also known as the Devil. So we have deceit, we have lust, we have overindulgence, addiction, unhealthy habits, unhealthy attachments to people, places, things, something that you should be letting go of, but you're not. So I feel like that's what's stopping you. So we have some kind of maybe addiction or some type of overindulgence that's kind of creating a blockage. That is stopping you from whatever it is that you're trying to now start. There's something that you want to start over, or redirect yourself in a different direction, or take a new path on something. But I feel like you're feeling there's a blockage there. There's something blocking you from taking the first step. And it has to do with some type of overindulgence, unhealthy attachment, or addiction. Then we also have the Four of Swords. So I feel like there is a little bit of stability there. So you have that stability, and that I feel like is helping you feel confident that you can move forward, it's giving you the drive to move forward is what it's being rephrased as I'm speaking it. Like Spirit's like, no, you're saying that wrong, Melissa. You really are trying to turn things around. You have the motivation to do so. There's a new plan that you're kind of cultivating. There's a motivation to do something new, but you're feeling blocked, and I feel like it really has something to do with some type of negative attachment, or possibly even an addiction, something that's not good for you is causing a blockage and preventing you from moving on to and start something new that you really feel like is a good idea. All right, so that was a lot. Okay, so that's what you're dealing with right now. Let's see what's coming up in the near future. Near future for Libra, May 2019. Near future for Libra. Okay, I wanted to stay like that. Four of Rods. Okay, so we have another 4. Stability again. This is more with your earthbound attachments, your people that are in your life, your the things that you're really passionate about, the things that you are motivated to spend time with, kind of like a happy family. And it falls right below the other 4. So I feel like near future you do reach some happiness as far as motivation is concerned. You are I feel like this does kind of drop off a little bit. So this is a good sign. This is something good coming in your near future. I mean, the picture says it all. Happy family, stability, whatever that means for you. That doesn't necessarily have to mean, a kid and a dog, but, whatever you feel makes a stable family is what I see coming for you. Then we also have the 6 of Rods. Okay, so we have a lot of, this is kind of just taking it all in. A victory lap is the phrase that I'm hearing, a victory lap. So you do make it through. You do make it through whatever this blockage is. I feel like you're unblocked. These look so good together. You unblock it. You unblock it, and you get a chance to kind of take it all in and understand what it is that you are coming out of. It's like you went through the tunnel, and then you're looking back at the tunnel, and you're like, okay, so that's why that happened. Now that I've made it here, I can understand why that tunnel felt so dark. So I feel like you really overcome. You really overcome, and there's a victory coming for you. Whatever this blockage is, I feel like it goes away, and this is what we are achieving right here. That's definitely what we're achieving. So what advice or actions can Libra take? Advice for Libra. Advice or actions for Libra to take. I have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I feel like, oh, come on. Not focusing on financial abundance is, don't be preoccupied with having that financial abundance. The 10 of Pentacles is really just having it all financially. Like, you're just set, like a lump sum coming into you. And I feel like it being in reverse is not to worry about that, to let go of expectations of financial abundance. Don't focus on that right now. Don't focus on that right now. Let's see the other cards in the deck. Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is telling us to maybe there might be actually a person that you don't really like what they have to say necessarily. Feel like the let it be, leave it alone is kind of also applying to that person. Let's see what the last card says. Last piece of advice for Libra for May 9th, 2019. Queen of Cauldrons. Okay, so listening to your emotions, following that emotional guidance that you feel, going with your feelings on things. This is not feeling based. I feel like maybe because it's in the reverse, it's kind of showing you that you need to focus less on actual materialistic things and focus more on your feelings, and that there's some that just watch your words. Maybe this isn't another person. Maybe this is that you need to watch your words. Okay, we're uncensored. This is uncensored intuition. Uncensored. The phrase that I'm getting is bite your tongue and watch your sharp tongue. Don't be sharp-tongued. So be more wise with your words. Think it through. The page is more immature, so maybe maybe think before you speak. Make sure that you're saying things that are not hurtful and spiteful. I'm just getting flashes of imagery that are like, honestly, they're showing me myself as a teenager, and the kind of some of the mean and disrespectful things that I said to my parents when I was a teenager. I wasn't the easiest teenager to handle. Surprise, surprise. But they're really showing me myself as a teenager, and how just being a complete bitch to my parents, and I hate you, and you're the worst parent. Like, watch your tongue. Don't be like that. Don't be a bratty teenager. Is kind of just ran in there real quick. Don't be a bratty teenager. Watch what you say to others. Be more mature and careful, and following your intuitions. So maturity, your emotions are going to play a really big part in getting you to this place. So you need to getting out of temptation and releasing that blockage is going to really come from an emotional place. So really, really watching your words. Harsh words will also block you. So if you're still feeling that blockage by the middle of May, I feel like really taking stock and paying attention to what you're saying, how you're talking to others, how you're talking to yourself, how you're talking to yourself in your head even. Really, really watch that. And also, let go of financial gains. You don't really need to worry about being you don't need to be rich right now, is what I'm hearing. You don't need to be rich right now. Don't focus on riches. Don't focus on material things. What you need to do is focus on your emotions and getting in touch with your internal dialogue. That's taking us to this card. Watching what you say. Watch what you say. Follow your emotions, your intuition, and go with your gut, and really be more gentle on yourself and others, and let go of expectations of financial gains. I feel like maybe there's some of you out there that are trying really hard to get nowhere fast, is the phrase that I'm getting, which really didn't make sense in the rest of the sentence, and that just happens sometimes. But I feel like maybe some of you are really focusing on trying to manifest like giant sums of money to just drop out of the sky or something, and I feel like that might be having to do something with this blockage that you're creating with your with whatever this unhealthy habit is that you're dealing with. But really, the advice from the cards today for the first half of May is to let go of financial expectations. Sometimes I filmed a video, and I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to post it on the law of attraction. If you're really interested, let me know, because I'm really debating back and forth on whether or not to. It's not a Metaphysical Monday. It's not really related to anything. It's just something that I was prompted to record, and I really need to touch base with my own intuition and decide whether or not that's going to be right for me to share at this time. But I feel like some of you are really focused on trying to manifest some financial gains that you really got to be careful what you wish for when you do that. So I feel like the advice from the cards to kind of step back from that and not really worry about manifesting the financial stuff right now, because you really need to work on breaking ties with whatever this unhealthy habit or addiction or this tie to a physical place or person. You really need to focus on that right now and not really be focusing on trying to gain money. And the way to get to where you need to be is really to be focused on your intuition and watch your tongue, watch your mouth, be gentle with your words on yourself and others. And just, I feel like not even just necessarily the getting, biting your tongue, but just being aware of the things that you say and how it can manifest in your reality. And you don't always, when you don't think things through and things just come out of you have like verbal, I don't like saying it, I'm not going to say it, you just like blurt things out, and you're without thinking, you're really messing with what you're trying to manifest. So watching what you say, watching also what other people say to you. If people are saying things to you that you don't like, that are negative, that make you feel bad, you don't need that negativity in your life. You walk away, pretend your phone just rang and answer it. Sorry, gotta go. Hold on. Thank you. And then you just turn around and walk away. Get out of there. Stay away from people who are saying things. Watch what you're watching on TV, movies, music, anything that all influences you, and that it affects how you process information and what vibe you put out into the universe as far as what you want to get back. You really need to watch what you consume as far as communication goes. So I went a little deeper into that part than I normally would have, but I felt like it needed to be said. So thank you so much for watching, and make sure you hit that subscribe and the notification bell, and don't forget about the playlist in the description box if you're interested in checking out those Metaphysical Monday videos. Thank you again, and as always, have a blessed day.